Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to a new episode of Down to City. If you haven't seen the previous episode, definitely check it out in the upper right information button. Including playlists and some other playlists as usual. Now, if you are enjoying this series, please let me know in the comments down below, because then we will continue making it. And yeah, overall thank you so much for the support of already watching this. I'm very excited for this episode, because today we're not going to build small market stalls anymore. We are going to build bigger shoemaker, clothing store, things like that. The butcher perhaps as well. And yeah, where are we going to place all of those? That's a very good question. I also have no idea. I was thinking over here, but maybe if you look at this, you think, okay, this is a little, you know, from this side down to there, beautiful. From this side down to there, yeah, there's a discussion to be made. That there's nothing here just yet. And so it doesn't look very beautiful or something, you know? And this is still the street, to say it like that, of the houses that are most desired. To say it like that, this is the rich area. House desirability. Not everything is 100% anymore, because yeah, well, not everyone has access anymore to this, because the demand is 73 but we have production of 60. So yeah, you can imagine that that's not good. There's a button that I shouldn't have pressed. Yesterday I sat down on the bench and I got a splinter in my leg. It hurts really bad. Perhaps our town is growing so much, some of the old wooden benches are wearing down with use. It's even making our children cry. I'm not crying, you're crying. It would be a good idea to replace 5 wooden benches with these new steel benches. Double metal bench. You know what? Oh yeah, you just get it over here. Okay, very good. Yeah, replace. So that really just means get rid of others and replace it. So especially in the bigger town squares over here, we'll definitely do that, because here's where the most people come, obviously, because there are just the most shops and stuff like that. So that's 4 replaced, and then we also got some over here. Plop, plop, plop. And then we will also replace those. That makes sense to me, to say it like that. Okay, finish your first mayor's home request. I see you replaced the benches. Yep, we did. Nicely done putting up those steel benches. That will prevent other children from definitely not getting hurt to the point of crying. You probably never had a splinter in your leg. Hey, 100 money received while we're at our maximum, so it doesn't do shit for us. The children playground still has this. Yeah, you know, if this really is for the children, then we should reconsider that. What language do they speak? It sounds like French. So, lovely. And at least they also have safe benches. Now let's see, because this area can still use some bushes. Not saying a lot, just some. No. That will definitely make it look a bit better. Oh, for sure it does. So there you go. Yeah, that in my opinion just looks a bit better. Because we obviously didn't have all of the options that we have now to place. So we just updated the area a little bit to what was more desirable. Maybe could also place. No, that's too thick. Oh, okay, then we won't. But yeah, this is just better, you know? Way better. Steel benches. They're already getting used. Okay, apparel. The clothing store. What if we put you some... Oh wait, you're a corner store. Fuck. You're in a corner store without a definite corner, to say it like that. Your door is in the corner, but the rest is... Oh my god, this is difficult. What do you look like? The shoemaker, because if we're placing them... Okay, it's kind of in the shape of a boot. You already have some back storage. Oh, do you also have something in the... You also have something in the back. Oh, okay. Those are definitely challenges. But maybe we can make a new little plaza over here. And with little, I mean big. I think that might help it. That you're just then coming into a plaza instead of just a store. Yeah. And if we do some research, because we're making like 600 points a day. Fountain of Seasons. There you go, 400. Wow. There you go. Tastier meats. That's also something we definitely want. And optician. If we're placing it, then just do everything at once, I'd say. Plaza. Okay, for sure this area. Just make it a nice big plaza. Why? Because we need the space. We need it to be like that. Also this. What are we gonna do with this space? I have no idea. Yeah, it is behind the houses, so probably more houses. Why? Because what else do we want to make there? I don't know. No shops, because the shops are then too far away. Look, this still has direct connections, you know? People still walk here. But this is literally behind everything, between mountains, between rocks. Yeah, no, definitely not. There's probably just beautiful space for some houses. We also don't need more houses for now, because we already have a lot of residents and enough earnings per day. Now maybe we can make that warehouse here, because all those new things are also obviously going to require a lot of store planning. And the store planning is what this is for. But yeah, place it in a little bit on a place where it's possible to place. Move that. This boulder. Don't know if we can do anything with that. Doesn't seem like it for now. Warehouse. What is the closest to the station? Here's a station, so then here would be more efficient, practically. Then you're still close by. But at the same time, I think over here, so you can support these better instead of this. And this one can perhaps do that store in the corner or something, you know? I'm also just thinking over here. Thinking out loud, it's called. Yeah, then how to exactly place this in a way that it's still beautiful and not like too much encroaching upon everything. A little bit of terrainscaping with that is fine. We can always move it. We can always move it. Let's just place it. Then we can run a little thing over there. Connected to there probably. And then we'll see what comes of it. It's not too terrible. For an industry building, it's practically good. So, enough space. Yeah. And you know what I think? Because we have this on the corner and still in the back, you can directly be here. Because then it's getting supplied into the store. And then you can also enter from there. Oh yeah, this is a very good spot for this one. You have those windows over there. Okay, lovely. Place you right there. That'll be good. Then we have the shoe store with already something in the back. So I think you're going next to this. Because we don't have to go into the back. And we don't have a lot of space in the back over here. It's a big building, but because of the looks, the height of the hill, you don't see it. So place you like this. Yeah. We can do what we want with it. They wanted it red. Okay. Then we have some more research points again. Let's go for the optician, because tastier meats is only going to upgrade the butcher. And the butcher upgrade is good, but not really needed. Huh? Okay, this is great. You have a small thing in the back to restock. But overall, you're just like this. You do kind of fit with the other buildings as well. So let's just place you like this, where there's still possibility for small path behind it. Yeah. They think this is a giant square, or giant town plaza, but yeah, you know, lots of people will be going through here. I'd rather give them more space than cramp them on each other. Now this one doesn't have anything in the back. Yeah, okay, closed off. So I think a beautiful space for you. Maybe that's better, because then you're going from a bigger building to a somewhat tinier building. Or, nah, you're going too much into the thing. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna be it. Because if we're placing it anyways, and place it correctly, I think this will be beautiful. Then we could even perhaps still have a few stalls, just because there's not enough demand. And then I think I'll start with a poultry stall. Poultry. What is poultry? Again, isn't that just a butcher? Yeah, that is, those are birds. I already thought that. So, this is practically not desirable. Cheese stall could definitely, have some fit on here. Yeah, then how do you want to space this? I think towards the shop, so you have all people walking in the middle, you know? Something like this. Work. And then some fruits. Fruit stall is already over there as well. But fish, yeah, no, I think. What are the other options? Vegetable, fruit stall, fish stall. Or just a fish. Yeah, I think I'll go for fruits. Can practically place 3, but I think we're just going to place 2. So we can also have some space for decorations. No? So, like that. Okay. Then at least we have that down. And then we shall connect the plaza to all of them. Smaller. It's a bit too much. I mean, no, that's fine actually. This one. I think this is 4, right? Yeah, 4. That's the average width I'm playing with. Okay, that's absolutely sucks. How I made that. Let's try that again. So. And then I kind of do want to connect this because this is going into a dead end practically. So, because this is obviously a dead end, so you're making space for more houses over here, like this. Yeah, for you, we just want a standard path. So, like that. Draw over existing path. Then we'll just make it like this. So, where it's just a bit bigger. This as well. I'll widen it a little bit. Just so people have a bit of easier access to the new area over here. So, yeah. That's great. That's great. Especially the points where they do walk in. Here that is smaller doesn't matter. So, very good. We'll make this plaza as well. Why? Yeah, just so the stairs connect. And over here I had the idea. You have a little outside storage area. I do want it to be walkable. Come on. Thank you. We should just use 2. So, little path behind there, just so they can supply it easier, I suppose. Then we can put some trees and stuff around it, and then it looks beautiful, you know? Okay. Now that's done. Plaza. You don't connect. Doesn't matter. Get it as close as possible, to say it like that. Then it'll be fine. So. Okay, that's lovely. Then we are going to paint it stone. I suppose that works. Because the plaza is also made out of stone, so that's why I say it works. So, very beautiful. Woo! There's a lot of workers able to work here. The green spots are what people need. Yeah, we have enough workers working in here. That's the current demand. 69 demand. Can't you fruit stall? Warehouse can't transport to this building. The demand has dropped. This one. Build and activate your first apparel building. Okay, yeah. So you are also going to supply those. You need everyone. Reach an average happiness of 100% in your city. What? 100%? Wow. Okay. Demand 21%. Fuck off. You know what? Last person. Okay. And at least happiness. My friend will be jealous of this dress. 1,000 thanks, Mayor. Even those big city folks would be envious of my beautiful garments. You look stunning. My mayor, aren't you handing out compliments today? 125 monies. Yeah, we could you up. That's a lot of money. Tastier meats. Okay, and we don't need research anymore. That's why I pulled everyone out of there. Not because we didn't have enough people. Well, practically we just have enough people. If you look at it like that. How's desirability? Everything is a 100% because the happiness is just 100%. People want to live everywhere. Oh my god. But you do know, right? This has now been created as a new bigger town square. So whoop whoop whoop. That is what happens when something like this comes over here. This was still obviously a small little thing, but now this road has been made very much more walkable and likely to be here because there's all kinds of things over here, obviously. So yeah, we must luxury, 3 luxury, 2 luxury. Oh, 2 luxury, nice. I love it that we now also have luxury. Oh, that's good. That is so good. Far away from any neighbors. Oh. Oh, okay. Comfortable home. Yeah, you can come work for us. Now we need more people. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. A new request. Let's see. Caroline. Every tree in the neighborhood looks the same. They're all leafy. How about we plant a bunch of pine trees to spruce up our town? Oh, there are too many spruces, you think? No, too many oaks. We need pines. I have some saplings and mulch laying around. Mayor, could you plant 10 pines around here? Certainly. You can set the area in which to complete the request. Set quest area button and put it on location. You can always move it again if you change your mind. Okay. I think it'll be this area where we place it. So, plant 10 pine trees. Oh, but that will 12. Oh, 12. Because I already said, like, we are going to place some trees over here. And those trees that we have, funny, lovely, but, you know, I want to hide the hill a little bit. I don't really like the hill. That's why why we have bigger buildings over here. Just so we can hide the hill and hide the building's height, to say it like that. Because if you place a big thing over here, then it's much huger than over there. Look at this, you know. Everything is huge. But this is small then, you know. And then, yeah, no. So you can rather have it over here. Because then it looks more in its place, to say it like that. Holy. Big trees. Very big ones. Let's see. Okay. That improves the score. That improves the visibility of ourselves. You know, it's just a great idea to have this. Okay, with 11 I think we're fine. Hey, you planted all those pines. Pine trees, aren't they just the loveliest? It's so much more forestry here now. This additional lesson, so 100 money. Woo! With lights, that's 20%. Oh, people lose. The demand is 80, and we only have 60 production on the fish stall. Same with the poultry stall. Fruit is still going fine. And the vegetable stall is also 80. Yeah. That is what I expected. 90. That's fine. It'll automatically say when people need their stuff. Just randomize. Not everyone has to walk in a red dress. She doesn't really have a red dress. Red clothing, red dress, red everything. Look at it. People are going in. You can even see a little bit of an interior. Oh, that's just cute. Look, directly everything is more alive. I do really like to see that. What is the probability overall? Transport cost. You're a high transport cost. Yeah, that makes sense. You too. House desirability 100%. Beautification. Citizen happiness. Everyone is happy. Special trees. Yeah. Income. Oh! Wow! That's a lot. That's a lot of money. Yeah, this is perfect, you know? A lot of demand. Can cover this. Here we can obviously also cover a lot of demand. But, wait, can we edit this ourselves? No, yeah, we can. Not needed though. Because this one has more demands per worker, I believe, than this one. Or not specifically. Demand 625. 120. No. One worker is just as much. Okay. It just has more capacity. That's the only change. Yeah, this looks lovely. Already. 8 decoration, 10 decoration. You know, definitely do some more with the decoration. And that's to place some fences and stuff like that. Stone walls. I think we will go for stone walls once again. It just seems like a good option. Or we can go for hedges. No, I don't think hedges would really suit this place. No. I don't think so. 2 seconds. What's my WhatsApp? But, you know, sometimes you just have to check. Where there's going to be a gate. Over here. And obviously over here. You know, that just makes it feel a little more cozy. Tall fence. Maybe a tall fence would be nice. That's definitely not nice. Yeah, I agree. I agree with this. This looks very good. more like that, just so you can walk a little easier. Okay. And then... yeah, practically this is it. Yeah. We're going to make a few changes. You should never be scared of making changes to an already existing theme. Sometimes it's just what has to be done, and it only makes it better and more beautiful. And if not, you can always edit it back, right? Look at it. Yeah, that's much better. And over here, yeah, over here, how are we gonna do this? I think we'll keep this open. As weird as it might seem, we might keep this open. Or just delete the... yeah, I think if we... yeah, then delete this just altogether, because then there's no need for a gate, you know. This is just, come on in, walk on in. This is, yeah. I think we're gonna do it like that. Can we also place it on that? No, we cannot. Nope. Yeah, that feels fine. Maybe one on here. Just a little extra light. No, I think that looks a little weird in there. Don't do that. Yeah. That's that. Then let's add some steel benches. Why steel? On those main areas, I only want steel. Because people have voted for that practically. People have said the other way of doing it is not safe for our children. And we just want it this way now. Okay, well, then you get it that way. No problem. We could always still place some beautiful plants. Then place things in front of it. That wouldn't really matter. That should just be bushes. So. Here we can also still have some extra bushes. No extra trees, please. Wouldn't be necessary. Enough trees in that area already. So there you go. Then add some benches. Can we also... ooh, that is possible. Oh, that's so lovely that is possible. Wow. Yeah. I fully support that. Oh, underneath those, I don't really. That wasn't just very lovely, you know. Over here, yep. You better think about it. And obviously we now also have picnic tables. So if we just place a few of them. That won't ever hurt, right? People can sit. And also sit over here. Sit over there. And just do... No, let's try this. One of those double benches. Yeah, I think that'll be nice. Why not? So... You can always still make it a little more beautiful with some potted plants. A little more alive, you know. All has to be alive. Thriving little city. People walk to this square, people walk in this square. Lots of people also already going over here. Yeah, that's nice, that's nice. 80 people. A child has been born, I believe. Or... Yeah, no. I don't know. Please make us a little bit of thing. That could be nice, you know. Just a little. In this area, this also has long been overdue. You know what? Oh no, wait. We gotta do it like this. Yeah. So. Yeah, that looks better. That. You also could have done over here. At least you don't have those double things, you know? So, now you don't have double fences. Lovely, even better. And then you still have this area as a green kind of space for the water, but well. As you can see, I have done a lot with it. Not. Wow. Look at it growing. This is soon really going to be a lovely... We can also just dismiss. Nah. Comfortable home. There you go. That's a very comfortable home. Good luck with it. But, well, we did have people somewhere that wanted to live next to... food, right? Yeah, you're 18%. You know what? I'll quickly build a house somewhere. Where we eventually will also have it. Probably. This is better for the hillside. This is better for the road. I'm going for the hill this time. Sometimes you just have to make some decision that you might not always do, but whatever. Because is there some... Okay, you just want to live in a good house. That's this house. Yeah, go to 20%. And now, you're even happier. Bloop. Just a little moving. And then they're both happier. Nice. We need more labor. Yep, one more labor. There you go. It's always good. You know. And at least it's full. But this, production 100, demand 84. Oh. We need a new optician soon. Ah, but I do love this. It looks absolutely fine. Ah, it is It's just lovely, isn't it, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe a small hatch over here. Ooh, this one we can just freely curve. Nice. Blob. Well, maybe. Just a little bit of their garden, to say it like that. Or we can close it. Let's just close it. There you go. It also looks better now. So many little things that we can just make better, you know? Though things already look lovely. I mean, we wouldn't love to like live here and then just go walk out over here. So next to this beautiful water with a beautiful view of the city, going up here, oh, and then walking into this plaza to shop some big shops, and then go back again. Oh yeah, I would absolutely love to. You better know it. This is also a little bit hidden. It's not like completely hidden, but that's because it has to be close, you know? 161 already. Fuck. That's that is something. Jesus. 16 beauty, 60 beauty, and 15. Yeah, it keeps on lowering because people are living closer and closer to each other. Oopsie, my bad. 30% seems to be the maximum. Really. Yeah. Does seem like they are all above 400. That's what they have in common. All above 400, so I suppose it says enough. Ladies and gentlemen, I do really hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to share this video with someone that might also enjoy it. Think about your friends, colleagues, and whoever you might think of. And then I just want to thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a very wonderful day ahead of yourselves. And until the next time, the more support, the more episodes. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye.